Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. If you're new, welcome. Today I'm going to be doing the sweater weather tag. I thought that it would be fun being that I've been doing more creative makeup lately and I have been wanting to get more fall themed items out there, but Halloween is approaching, so I am going to be posting every weekday during Halloween, so definitely keep your eyes open for that. But then when November comes back around, I am going to be doing more fall themed makeup, so don't worry, I am going to be having fall makeup looks out there. So without further ado, let's go and get into the video. So the first question is, what is your favorite candle scent? My favorite candle scent would have to be the Bath & Body Works Caramel Pumpkin Swirl. I love this. First of all, I always grew up with my house smelling like baked goods. So anytime I smell a candle that smells like that, it immediately brings back memories. So I like my house to smell like warm and cozy all year round, especially during the fall. And so the description for this would say, enjoy a marvelous mixture of two of fall's most delicious scents as sweet, smooth caramel swirls fresh pumpkin. So if that doesn't sell you, maybe me trying to sell it to you sold it to you. So either way, I love the way this smells. It smells so good. It's warm, it's cozy, it's everything that you want for fall. So I would definitely check that out. So the next question is coffee, tea, or hot chocolate? Okay, so don't get offended, but I personally don't like hot chocolate or coffee, and I barely like tea. So I'm a very picky beverage person. I grew up drinking apple cider. That's just, I love it so much. It was delicious. But as of last year, I got a tea from Teavana and I have been loving it. It is seasonal, so definitely check it out coming this winter, but it is the Teavana White Chocolate Peppermint Tea. I love this so much. It's so comfortable. You taste the peppermint, the chocolate is just a nice undertone, and it's very warm and refreshing, and for someone who doesn't like tea, I absolutely love this. Now, I have had friends try it. Some of them like it, some of it don't. So it's kind of personal preference. But I was at Teavana the other day as well with my friends, and they had like one of the testers, and it was like the pumpkin spice brulee, and I tried it, and I loved it. And so I'm definitely gonna be going back and getting that as well, so I can kind of have a little, you know, just a little selection, because I currently don't have much of a selection regarding tea. But for tea, this is my favorite tea. I love it. And then the pumpkin spice is actually probably gonna be coming home with me sometime soon. So yes, definitely check it out. Okay, so the next question asks, what is the best fall memory you have? I love questions like this because it really like makes you like go down memory lane and think about everything that's happened. And so what I would probably say is my favorite fall memory would have to be back when I lived in Ohio. I was very young, and by our house we had this tree, and you know, up north the trees are absolutely beautiful. They actually change colors. Here in Texas they just stay green or different shades of green. So it's like the 50 Shades of Green hotel. But anyway, we had this one tree in our front yard, and you know, all the trees would shift colors at least, but this one tree in our front yard it would always change with the seasons. Like it would turn pink in the spring, and then green in the summer, and then in the fall it would be this burnt orange filled with reds and browns, and it was so beautiful, and it was my favorite tree. And so I don't know, just anything to do with that tree in the fall, just seeing that tree would probably have to be my favorite fall memory, because we would always play outside. You know, no one had iPads or anything like that. So as we're playing outside, we're playing around this tree, we're climbing this tree, and so I would have to say that tree is likely my favorite fall memory. The next question is, which makeup trend do you prefer, dark lips or winged eyeliner? Well, why not both? Because I have both on today. Personally, I feel like year round I would have to say winged eyeliner, but for the fall I do think if it is a fall specified question, I would pick dark lips, because I feel like that's just such a fall staple, is like to wear your dark lips out or anything like that, or it's mostly trendy or acceptable in the fall. So I would probably have to go with fall lips. So the next question is best fragrance for fall. So this is not only my favorite fall fragrance, this is my favorite fragrance year round. I will wear this every single day because I want to smell like fall every single day, or winter, or how some people will say I smell like Christmas. That is the scent I want to give off. I want to be warm and welcoming, and through that I use the Marshmallow Pumpkin Latte. Let's just spray, shall we? Okay, so it's so sweet and warm, and it has that nice like just little twist adding that sweetness to it, and it's so cozy. So the description for this fragrance on the website says, a latte love. I do love my puns. Cozy up to this indulgent blend of pumpkin latte, toasted marshmallow, and creamy sandalwood. I love how it just throws in sandalwood in there just to add that air of mystery, like, ooh, we're gonna get earthy in here. So I love this so much, and personally, I loved this packaging as well, but you know, Bath & Body Works decided to switch it up again, and this was 8 fluid ounces, and the one that they're selling now is 6 fluid ounces. So you get a little bit of less, plus I don't think the packaging is as cute, but it's the scent that matters. Thankfully they smell the same, so this is my favorite fall scent. Adding a little bonus fragrance in there as well. This was my favorite fall scent until 2 years ago, and they haven't even had this anymore. They had this for 1 year and they discontinued it, and I'm like begging them to bring it back because it just smells so good. But this is the Plum Moscato and Almond Harvest. It is so sweet and just, once again, just sweet and warm and smells like Christmas. This one I feel like is definitely sweeter, but it still has that warm, welcoming scent to it. Yeah, it's wonderful. The problem is I only have a little bit left, so I'm using this for very special occasions because it's almost gone and they're not selling it. Unless you want to buy it on eBay for like $50, then I'm just kind of like, we'll see. It's a little pricey for a body mist, but depends on how desperate you are. So I love this as well. So the next question is favorite Thanksgiving food. I love how it's September and it's asking me about Thanksgiving. Now I'm just hungry. So personally, my favorite Thanksgiving food would have to be the turkey that my mom makes. It is so delicious. It's just, I don't know, it's homemade. It's amazing. And the rolls. I love the rolls and I believe that these rolls are honestly just store-bought, but it's like, it's the combination of the turkey with the roll. And I have to throw it out there, the apple pie. The apple pie is amazing, and the best part about the apple pie is it's not just the finished product. It is when my mother is making the apple pie, she has to like put the cinnamon on the apples and like leave it in a bowl, and she'll like call us over and she'll give us the apple crust. The apple skins, sorry, the apple skins. She gives us the apple skins, and then we get to have a few pieces of the cinnamon apples. And I know it's so simple, but like once again, that's just another little memory that makes me love apple pie even more, especially during Thanksgiving. So the next question is, what is autumn weather like where you live? I live in Texas, so autumn doesn't really hit until maybe November, and then it's just cold. Then it's not even the nice breezy autumn weather. You might get that a few evenings in October. We just had a very nice breezy evening last night in September, so it's give or take. It's not actually fall. The leaves don't change colors, they just die. And it's so humid today. Texas just doesn't know what it's doing when it comes to fall weather, so I would not be able to wear this outside. It's a great thing I'm wearing it for this video. But I wouldn't be able to wear this until December because the weather just, I don't know, you might be able to wear a light cardigan, but nothing to the point of it feeling like fall as it did in Ohio. Most worn sweater. Okay, so I'm going to kind of alter this question a little bit. I'm going to say favorite fall sweater because it'd probably be the one I'm wearing. It's really cozy. It kind of like has these little strands and makes it really fluffy and just nice, and I love it so much. It's very simple. I especially like to pair it with a scarf because it is so simple, but you could easily wear it with a nice necklace. You could wear it with combat boots. You could wear it with just boots. You could wear it with anything. It's just simple and you can dress it up as you like. However, my most worn sweater is actually in the wash because I wear it so much, but it's just this plain black sweater. I wore it in the Star Final makeup that I had at Cinema Makeup School, and so that is the sweater that I wear all the time, even in the summer. I wear it all the time. I love it so much. It's fantastic. So that is the sweater I would wear the most. The next question asks, must have nail polish this fall. Well, it's a good thing I have 3. I felt like y'all might want options, and just like if some of y'all wear darker colors, if some of y'all wear more nude colors, or if you're like looking for that fall nail color. So I got a few to talk about. So this is Crepe Suzette, and these are all OPI, by the way. I love OPI nail polish. This is a nice kind of burnt orange peach. I just think it's really nice for the fall because if you're not really wanting to go all red because you feel like that's too festive and you want to wait for Christmas time and you don't really want to go orange because you might feel like that's hokey or anything like that, I feel like this is really nice because it's kind of in the middle and it will still give you those fall vibes, so I definitely really like that one. If you are looking for a more festive nail polish, I love this one. This is Smitten with Mittens by OPI. This is a Christmas nail polish, but I love wearing it for the fall. It is a dark red with gold flecks inside of it, and I just feel like it's so fun to wear in the fall, and it's just so fun to get all festive and maybe even be preparing for Christmas time. It might be a nice transition color, but personally I love it so much and I will wear this in October. And this last color is called Lincoln Park After Dark. This is really fun if you are looking for those more vampy vibes and you kind of want like that nice dark midnight purple. This is exactly what you're going to want. For example, if you're doing a Jack Skellington party or anything like that and you're like, oh shucks, I don't want to wear black, but I do want to look like I'm ready for the fall, then this would be really nice for that. And it's really cozy, it's nice and dark, and this I think is perfect to match with lipstick. So if you are wearing a dark purple lip and you want to match that with your nails, this would be really fun to do that with. I love how I say all these nail polish recommendations when I'm not wearing nail polish right now. It really makes me look like I'm being honest. I apologize. I just haven't gotten around to painting them yet because I've been spooping my face up for you guys. Just wait until October, you'll see why I've been so busy. So the next question asks football games or jumping in leaf piles. So this is my opinion. Football games can be fun. I think they are fun, especially college football games. Those are really fun to go to. However, I think those are more fun if you have company. Jumping in leaf piles you could do by yourself, you could do with 20 people, you could do it with your dog. I feel like I would choose jumping in leaf piles because can you imagine just taking that giant leap into a leaf pile, just covered in all those leaves, hearing the crunching, being like, oh, this feels like fall, and then your dog jumps on you and you're just in bliss. Personally, that's my kind of heaven, jumping in leaf piles with my dog. So I would definitely choose jumping in leaf piles because that's something I could do by myself. Got to be independent! So the next question asks skinny jeans or leggings. I prefer leggings on the daily, and especially for the fall. It's cozy, and especially with sweaters, and you don't necessarily get too hot and you're comfortable, and I feel like fall is for the comfort. I don't need to feel restricted by heavy material. I just want to be comfortable. Combat boots or Uggs? Last time I wore Uggs I was in like 6th grade, but I think that's false because I have some that fit me now, and I know my feet have grown since 6th grade. I would definitely have to say combat boots. Combat boots are my go-to. I feel like Uggs are comfortable. Maybe if like I'm going over to like a friend's house and I don't even have the branded Uggs anymore. I used to, and I definitely grew out of those. Now I have like the really fluffy ones that, I don't know, they're definitely not Uggs. But I would choose combat boots because I feel like that is the mature decision. But I'm not really that mature to begin with anyway. So I just like combat boots. I think they're comfortable and I think they're cute. So personally I like combat boots. Is pumpkin spice worth the hype? Now let's just talk about this because I have a story regarding pumpkin spice. So pumpkin spice lattes have been the hype for years now, and everyone gets excited about like, oh my god, the pumpkin spice latte is back. So, you know, I felt the peer pressure and I was like, you know what? I love pumpkins, I love pumpkin pie, I love the Pumpkin King, so I obviously need to go try this pumpkin spice latte. So I drive to Starbucks and my little brother, oh gosh, my little brother was like, Maddie, we have to try them together. And so I was like, yes, we will. And for some reason, I didn't wait for him. And I always wait for him. But for some reason, on this day, I just went and I tried it. And it's probably karma. Because I get there, and I ordered the pumpkin spice latte. And I looked incredibly basic, as everyone else who orders the pumpkin spice latte. And I go out into my car, and I sit down, and I take a sip. And actually, I think the reason I didn't wait for my brother was because my best friend was with me, and we were both like, we need to try this, so we tried it together. And so I'm sitting in the driver's seat, she's in the passenger seat, and I take a sip of my pumpkin spice latte, and immediately my face goes from that of pure excitement to, because this is what pumpkin spice lattes taste like. They don't taste like that magical pumpkin heaven that you associate with a pumpkin spice latte. What it tastes like to me, not to me, is, you know when you have pumpkin bread, it's so delicious, it's perfect, it's mushy, delicious goodness, and it melts in your mouth. Take that pumpkin bread, and you know when it gets a little burnt and the edges get a little crispy, the crust is really crusty, now just take off the crust and put that into a cup. Pumpkin spice latte tastes like pumpkin bread crust in liquefied form. It has nothing special to it. It is bland, and I don't need to be paying like $7 for melted crust. So that's my opinion. I do not think it's worth the hype. If you like it, good for you, but I personally think it's disgusting. So on to the next question. The next question is favorite fall TV show. I would have to say that my favorite fall TV show is This Is Us, because it does come out in September, and it's so beautiful, and it is one of my favorite TV shows ever. If y'all haven't seen it, I definitely recommend you watching it. It's just one of those things that really makes you just like, you know, take a little reality check and realize like where you are, and also become a little bit more aware of your surroundings and the effect that you have on other people. So This Is Us is absolutely beautiful, and you guys definitely need to check that out. And the next question is, what song really gets you into the fall spirit? So the songs that get me into the fall spirit, I would say that more like into the fall winter spirit would be like jazz music, like Michael Bublé or Frank Sinatra. I love jazz music, especially during this time of year, and I think it's because we would always like go to Maggiano's during like Christmas time, and they're always playing Michael Bublé and Frank Sinatra, so it really just gets me, it just reminds me of winter and the seasons. So I would probably still associate that with getting ready for fall. But what gets me ready for the spoopy seasons would definitely be The Nightmare Before Christmas, This Is Halloween, because it's just, anytime I hear that, I'm immediately just going out like just dancing and getting ready, because that is the song that will get me ready. And then if you're already ready and then you need to start grooving at the same time, Spooky Scary Skeletons the remix, because that's just so festive, and I love the festiveness of fall. So definitely all of the above mentioned. And that is it for my sweater weather tag. Thank you guys so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed. Leave a comment down below what video you'd like to see next, or if you want to talk about some of your fall favorites, I would love to hear what you guys have to say. Maybe tell me what your favorite fall scent is, or if you like hot chocolate, tea, or coffee, which one is your favorite? Or if you don't like the pumpkin spice latte, I would love to have some backup on that one. So definitely give me your thoughts on that. Don't forget to like this video and subscribe to my channel if you want to see more of my videos, especially coming up with Halloween. I'm so excited to show you guys what I've been working on. And even if you don't like the big scary stuff, I will be having something for everybody. I will be having beauty Halloween videos. I will be having some nice fun body paints that are easy that you can do on yourself. And for my more special effects people, I will be having some creepy special effects, fun little things and shenanigans going on in that video. So with that being said, I will see you guys in the next video. Bye!